There we go. Camera keeps messing up. Are we live on TikTok? That's what I want to know, so I can see me chat. Hello Tommy, how's it going, mate? There we go. See me chat, see that. Can we see everything all well? Yes. I need another monitor, don't I, really? See that? See that? Cool. I think we're good to go. Sweet. We are live. Hopefully my tweet's gone out. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh no, I need Streamlabs up, don't I? My bad. Yeah, the Nodal board's good, mate. Yeah, really good board. This is annoying. This needs to move over here. Streamlabs need to move over here. Mr. Congrel, how's it going? Lost night, supposed to play at 6:30, but the guy messaged me at 5:30 with a code, went into match without a warm-up. Ouch. Oh, it's so annoying that I can't get like the TikTok chat and the YouTube chat up at the same time. I think the only other thing I can do is get the YouTube chat up on my phone, I suppose. Just because of the way my things lay out. Super Taste, hello, hello, hello. Darren, how's it going? Good Dark Counter on Amazon or similar. Looking for one for my games room. I'll just buy a tablet, mate, to be honest. Buy a Fire tablet, they're cheaper than the darts scoring machines. And then just use like Knacker or something. Get a little tablet holder. I've got one. I'll show you it. I've got a little tablet holder, it just adjusts. And it's got like a little tripod mount on it. So you can just like stick it on a tripod if you want, or you can get like a wall mounted one. And then I just put the tablet on it so it goes on the wall. So, yeah, I'd recommend that. Oh, yeah, everyone's welcome to join. You can give me a game if you want. If you go on Knacker, you don't need a webcam. The code is SMJ. Should be on the screen. Voice on Knacker or not? No, mate. Just because I've got a MacBook, and MacBooks don't allow you to record desktop audio, which is why I've got this really weird like like non-copyright playlist in the background because I've had to take it off Streamlabs. Otherwise, I'd have put my own playlist on with some better music. That One Brew on TikTok. Thank you for the follow, mate. But yeah, Liam, if you want to jump in the game, you're more than welcome to, mate. Testing out some new points tonight. Thanks to Pointzilla. They're a new sort of brand. And they do points for relatively good prices, so I don't know what camera's probably best to show it on. Probably this one. Don't know if I've got good lighting or anything, but yeah, there they are. I don't know if you can quite see them, to be honest, but they're on there. Barat, hello. What darts app do you use on tablet? I use Dart Connect because I pay for it. But you can use anything really. You can use Knacker is probably the best one. It's free to use. It's online based, which is what this is on screen. Which stems they are Target, K-Flex. I have tried Eagle Points. I actually have a collaborative point with them. Called the Matador point, but just trying something new at the minute. I wanted to give these guys a chance because they do points at a good price. Now, obviously very similar, but yeah. Two people at the same time asked me if I like the K-Flex. That One Brew and Tommy. Yes, I do like the K-Flex. I've got 3 sets in intermediate. Got 2 red and 1 blue. And these are the number 2 shape ones. 180. Good one. Relatively flat 180 that, wasn't it? Do you have any dart tips for me because I'm a few months into darts? Keep practicing, mate. Keep playing the basic practice games. Learn the doubles. Doubles are your friends. Oh, we've got a game. It's Liam. See, I don't know if allowing this is going to mess my camera up. That is the other issue. No, we're all good. Should all be good. Sweet. Cool. Thanks, That One Brew. Very much appreciated. Yes, Mark. Thank you, Love Darts. Don't forget to click like, both on TikTok and YouTube. Liam's going to be the throw. I'm going to start. $100. Hopefully you can see Liam's board relatively well in the bottom left corner. Don't get my 180s, always get a bit nervous. Snatch last dart. Yep, that happens. Once you hit the first one, they start coming though. I played darts throughout the whole of lockdown. And didn't hit one until like November 2020 or November 2020. But then after that I hit like probably a couple in the space of a week. You just sort of get used to it, kind of. I still snatch the odd one. But yeah. Darts, Liam. Problem with these points at the minute is they're quite grippy on my fingers, so they sit quite flat. But 121. They're going where I want them, it's just they're not standing at the angle I want. But we'll get used to them. Yes, if you're on TikTok, tap the screen. If you're on YouTube, click like. Don't forget to share, repost stuff. Be very much appreciated. What are we on? 239. Oh, snatch that one as well. 121. See, even I get nervous sometimes. I don't think that was a nerve. That was just a snatch dart. 2 1-2-1s in a row though. I checked out 118 yesterday in my practice game on TikTok Live. Won't be doing it today. 103. 82. Leaves me 67, so what have I scored? 51? Yeah, that's right. 21, 36, 46, 51. Yeah. Yes, Charlie, how's it going, mate? 67 left after what, 15 is it? Yep. Oh, missed tops. I don't know why I put 20, I scored 27. All good, thank you, mate. Got quite a few viewers in tonight, that's nice. I scored 27, didn't I? I've got to change that. 27. I was hoping I'd have a new camera for today, but the one I ordered said they couldn't be processed. So I'm waiting for it to either be processed or come back to me. One dart, look at that, 19 data. I'll take that. Good first leg. If anyone chats on YouTube for a second, I won't see it. So I'm quickly changing my account so I can see everything. There we go, that's better. $40, drifting into the fives a bit. No Premier League tonight, so the viewers will be rolling in. That is a good point. Very good point. I never thought that, because I was streaming darts versus subs a little bit on Thursdays, wasn't I? Thursdays and Wednesdays, like last month. Done it for like 3 or 4 weeks, then stopped because I had some other stuff going on. 26, but we're back now, so should be good every week. Thursdays and Wednesdays. Will I be watching the US Darts Masters? I'll probably try and catch some of it. I'm not really too much of a fan of the World Series, but yeah, I'll try and watch a bit. If not, the highlights are always there, aren't they? Definitely snatching a little bit. Just can't quite release the darts properly. I'm still getting used to these points, which are quite grippy. But they are nice points though, to be fair. They're only £4.50 a set, which is pretty good for a set of grip points. Normally they're, what, £8 or £9 upwards? $140, that's more like it. Got to hold the dart a bit lighter. What do you work as? I do marketing and business development. So kind of similar to what I do on YouTube actually, but for a company that's nothing to do with darts. $154. I think I'm going to stay 20s on this one instead of going 19s. Should have probably gone to 19s. 50. Right. Liam's on 234. I'm on 104. I'm going to go 16s. 96. 95. What's that? 27, 28. Have you had tennis elbow when you play darts? Yes, I had it for pretty much the majority of last year and the beginning of this year. And it's only really just cleared up to the point where I can actually play for a good period of time without me having to worry about it at all. Get in there. Cheers, Liam, for the game, mate. Played it right there. You can always jump back in a bit later on if you want. What's that, 60, 69, 91 average? Decent. I mean, it's only over 2 legs, isn't it? But we'll take that. But yeah, I would recommend, if you've got tennis elbow, either literally only play for 15 minutes a day. So I would limit yourself to playing like really short format darts and practicing for like 15 minutes. I basically stopped playing Super League because I couldn't play a best of 7. I had games that went 4-2 and I was like, my elbow was in bits, and sometimes I turn up and my elbow had already hurt before I even play. And also for Super League, I want like a good, 30 minutes to an hour's practice. And then I was playing Friday League, where I'd sort of turn up, probably have like 20 minutes practice, and then play a game for like 10 minutes, and that would probably be me about right. Once I stopped playing Super League and played less tournaments, and only played Friday nights and practiced for 15 minutes a day, I could build my way back up. That's better. No, Liam, you played it right. Just lost the line from the treble, yeah. To be fair, I couldn't quite see a board because my browser's really small, so I can fit it onto the screen for TikTok. But you were scoring scores which are like, they're not good scores, but they were good scores in terms of around the treble. It was just, you lost your line a little bit. Thanks a lot for your recommendations. That's absolutely fine. I'm always here to help. That's what I've got a YouTube channel for. I'm probably going to be live for about an hour tonight, guys, so I'll be going till about 8:15. Yeah. I do need to do the Bull Hitters Challenge. It's basically got to play 300 points on the bullseye. Yeah, 300 points on the bullseye, or 25, and you have to check out on a ball. $75 would leave me 225. Oh. 75 would leave me 150. Probably need 3 bullseyes here because I reckon someone else will beat me on the 9 darts. Miles away. Miles away again. 25, we'll give that another go another time. I'm planning to stop playing Super League next season when it comes around, so I'm planning to take a break, and I'll be playing 2 days a week of darts, Monday and Friday, so less travelling for you. Yeah, the Super League travel is quite difficult, isn't it? And playing 2 days a week's fine. If you're playing locally as well, get a nice bit of practice in, then play the odd tournaments here and there. And you can always sign on for Super League, can't you, if they're short of players and you want them to play, or if you've got a home game and you're short of players. $93. Thank you everyone who's retweeted stuff about my live stream on Twitter if you're still here. Very much appreciated. Don't be afraid to jump in and play a game. It's only first to 2. It'll take you 5 minutes of time. code is SMJ. You don't need a camera. It is completely optional. Hello, So. How's it going, mate? Hope you're well. $60. Should probably move my phone back here because when I actually look at it, you can still see me. Because otherwise, I'll just stand off camera for ages. $41. I'm gonna, yeah, good, thank you, mate. Fickle McSelfish, hello, welcome, welcome. Just been planning our holiday at the end of the month. I say planning. I've been looking at what we're doing because we're up in the wonderful county of Yorkshire. My knacker average is 56. So bad, but that's collectively over God knows how long. Since lockdown, I think. $60. Come on then. Who wants to give us a game? They probably saw that first game and thought, oh, we played all right there. Don't want to give him a game. I can promise you I'm not always that good. Just found a bit of form recently, which is nice. Is there a dart app that doesn't require online to use? I mean, you'll always have to go online to download the app, but there are dart scorers that you can download that you don't need to be online for, and you can play against the bot on Knacker and stuff, so you don't have to play against people. Big Salt was your average. On the screen it says 56.94, but I think at the minute I'm probably running about a 60, just over. Yeah, goes up and down. Beginning of the month slash last month I was probably running at about 55, and then I've just found some form recently and picked it up, so that's always good. We have Darren in the stream. We'll let him go first. How long have I been playing? So I've been playing properly since COVID, like lockdown. Well, before then actually, sort of like November 2019. But I've always played darts. Like, I've always had a dartboard in my bedroom and stuff. Just never really took it seriously. Just, you know, like went up and just chucked, trying to hit a 180. That's all I used to do. But then sort of just before lockdown, like probably 6 months before, I just thought I'm going to get back into it and start playing again, and I've become absolutely obsessed. I was on a 9 dart there for 1 dart. It is tough. My main thing is balance point. So your 24 gram shorter darts will be, they'll feel easier to throw. 60. Try to track in progress, don't really know what sort of benchmarks I should be aiming for. How long have you been playing for, Big Salt? The best thing to do is, you can break darts down into averages of 15, so if you're a very, very, very beginner player, you want to aim for a 30 average, and then you want to aim for a 45, then you want to aim for a 60, and build your way up that way, because 15 points on your average when you're first starting out is only sort of like a few darts. Ooh. 45. I'm trying to keep up with 2 chats at once here, TikTok and YouTube. So yeah, balance point. Find your balance point, then find the weight you're comfortable with. Advice on dartboard surround and dart light. Target corona and just a general designer surround. Just can't seem to get settled today with a throw. Sometimes that happens. That does happen the odd time. Oh, 83. Oh, since January, probably averaging just north of 45. Yeah, that's not too bad, mate. To be honest, you'd be all right in a pub team with that, like a lower division pub team. Yeah, your next step is trying to get to that sort of 50-55 mark then, which is about 30 darts, 33 darts per leg. If you break it down into how many darts you throw per leg, that's where you really want to be looking at and scrutinising if you're trying to improve. Work out what takes you the longest. So like if you're throwing on average like a 33 dart leg, but 15 of those darts are a double, then you know you should probably practice your doubles. Oh, my dad's in the chat. Hello. All good. What weight do you throw in length of your dart? I throw 23 grams, 48mm long darts. .95% tungsten. 100. Oh, I should have gone 25 on that last dart. It left me a 2 dart, wouldn't it? Had a week above 50. Felt like I'm going backwards again now. Yeah, so that does happen. There's a thing. I can't remember where I read it, but there's basically a research-based paper, and it says there's a such thing as a darter's dip. So you always have a peak, and then you'll dip again, and then you'll peak again, but you'll peak above your previous peak, and then eventually it'll just be steady progress. Now, obviously, that's not always true, but that's a general trend. .62. Left myself tops. Very fun. Darts is very fun, but can also be very frustrating at the same time. Liam, you've sent me the same message like 4 times, mate. Did I say it? Did you hear it? 23 gram, 48mm, 6.4 wide. Has he checked it out yet? No. I just looked at big 5M for tops. Right, 40. Oh, that was a spinny one. 20. Yeah, I forgot about not having Premier League on tonight. Maybe that's why I subconsciously streamed a bit later. Because normally Premier League would be on at 7, wouldn't it? Strange. Just came to me, I think. What's your double of choice? It used to be double top. Now it's double 16, double 8, strangely. But I have certain ways of going for things. So like, if I'm on 52, I'll go 20 double 16. But if I'm on like 49, if I'm on like 50 or 51, I'll probably still go 11 tops. It's just weird. But I think it's because I'm still trying to get in the habit of leaving double 16 instead of leaving 20 double top. 41. Top, so much more difficult to hit double 30, double 16, don't really know why. If you're right-handed, it's easier to get that line, and because it's if you're good at getting the side to side right, if you're good at throwing sort of straight, tops is more difficult to hit because it's the height that you're getting whereas here you've got a bit of like vertical aiming at. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Like if you ever play in like a double on, like a double start league, loads of people will try and tell you to start on like 14 and 11 because it's like vertical. It's easier to throw vertical, like get the weight of the dart right than the side to side. It's easier to get side to side right than vertical. Sorry. Mine 95% tungsten, 54.7 long, 24 gram. You only sent it once. I'll come through on my thing like 5 times. Sorry, mate. Ooh. 45. And also, just generally out of habit, double 16 and double 8 are next to each other, so you might actually miss double 16 a lot and hit double 8 because they're next to each other, and you're kind of used to throwing there. I'm terrible on double 10 as well, which is why I've stopped trying to throw at 20s. Well, not stop, because you still need to go for it, but 85 again. Oh, these boards do stick in the board. Da, 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 da. I just heard a notification, so let me quickly check that. Big Salt, thank you for the follow, mate. Much appreciated. And Danny Spring on YouTube, thank you for subscribing as well. I don't know if it came up on screen, so I can't see, but hopefully it did. Someone can tell me. Nope. 60. I'm liking these points so far, they're actually really nice. Some strange ways to check out 2. Example is, if I'm on 9, I'll go single 3, double 3. Where your darts stick up and the board means a single 3 is using a good marker for double 3. Yeah, I've seen some people do that in the past. I personally wouldn't recommend it, but if you're a relatively 100, if you're a relatively like semi-experienced player or you're confident going for double 3, then you know, nothing wrong with it. For me personally, I like single 1, double 4 because the weight is similar. You have to throw like a similar weight of dart. It's not too much of an adjustment. What's the benefit of longer points? I have a video of that coming up soon. But effectively, 20. There's 2 reasons. Longer points show you more of the treble. So if I put that in there, compared to a dart with a shorter point, which I don't think I have on me. No. But you imagine like the point was like half the size. Your barrel's closer to the thing, so you can't see the treble as much. And also it changes the balance point, so I need a bit more weight at the front. But I need the balance from a longer stem, so that weight at the front is counteracted with the point. 20. It's in there. Cheers, Darren, for the game, mate. Finished double 10 twice after I said I don't like double 10. Much appreciated, mate. Thanks for jumping in. Feel free to jump in a bit later on if no one joins. How long did it take you to get used to using longer points? I've sort of gradually worked my way up, to be honest. I used to use, so I not used standard points, and then I got a point chain, and then I bought a set of darts and put big points in them, which were 40 millimeters. And then didn't use them, took the points out, and then I changed to 36mm, then went to 40mm, and now I'm up to 44s. I did use 50s actually at the Scottish Open, funny enough, but I don't think I'm going to use them. Hayden's joined the game. Welcome, Hayden. You can throw first, mate. Well played, Darren, mate. Yeah, better view of the treble bed, but for me personally, it's more the weight at the front, because I need the stability of a slightly longer stem. I can't use shorts, and that longer point just gives you a bit more balance point at the front, which is nice. Ah. 28, good start. Good start, good start. Interesting actually that two people asked about longer points at the same time on YouTube and TikTok. Maybe it's the same person. Who knows? Oh, 81. The only issue with longer points is trying to get them to go at the right angle sometimes if you're not used to throwing, which I'm not. With these grippier points, they sort of get stuck to my fingers and go flat. Those intermediate or medium K-Flex, these are intermediate. Just won 2 sets on the yet to be released UK Little K-Flex. Ah, I saw them. I saw your name come up actually, yes, earlier, yeah. Because I think someone who I follow asked you to sell them to him, which is quite funny. I feel like it's a big thing at darts at the moment, can't get your hands on them. But when I've tried, you just can't control them. If you get, it depends what darts you've got. If you've got Swiss points, then yeah, longer Swiss points are really difficult to get hold of. If you've got normal points, they're really easy to get hold of. I'm using number 2 shorts. Yeah, K-Flex are really nice. I was very surprised by them actually. So I used to use Condors. There's just something about the K-Flex which I prefer. Rob JRA, thank you for sharing the live stream on TikTok. Very much appreciated. Don't forget to leave a like on TikTok and YouTube. YouTube, click the like button. Shares the video and the channel to more people. TikTok, I don't know what it does. It does something. Helps me out, I suppose. Can't be a bad thing. 40. This has not been a good leg so far. Luke McConway, thank you for liking the live. Oh, that's strange. That was definitely you, because I saw the giveaway announced, and I saw some reply saying, could you sell them to me or something? Ah. 41. It might have just been a joke, like sort of post, but I don't know. Short number 6 clear K-Flex. I had some medium number 6s when they first come out to use for a review, but didn't like the number 6s. Oh, 26, rubbish. I've not really been focused this game, to be honest. First game I was good because I didn't have to worry about the chat as much, because there wasn't so many people. Luke Nuke certainly helped the game get bigger. He certainly has. Uh, 76, 83. I will tell you now that my views increased by like 300 to 400% whilst Luke Littler was like during the world, or just after the Worlds. 112. I took this out the other day to get through my group in the Bury Open. Ooh, just missed. I say just missed a little bit. I think my thing's coming loose again. You can see my thing moves. I've got it on a whisper system. Bradley O'Brien, hello. Maybe Target deleted the reply. Deleted my reply saying DM sent. Probably missed it. Yeah, maybe. Do you support any Premier League football team? I do now, mate. Yep, I'm an Ipswich Town fan, so I do now support a Premier League football team. Yeah, buzzing to be honest. Kieran McKenna signed a new contract today, so he's not going to Chelsea or United. Checked out 32 in 3. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. Buzzing. $81. $81. Consistently hitting the same score. McKenna done a great job. He has done a great job. Hopefully go North End. North End go up next season. Yeah. Where did they finish last season? It's so weird, like football, because I used to be so obsessed with it. I used to be able to tell you, like, basically how every team was doing in every league. And now, like, outside of like the teams in and around Ipswich and the Premier League, like, I have no idea. Like, when we were in League One, I knew like the League One table or the top half. Then we went up to Championship. I couldn't tell you who was doing well in League One last year. $95. Just want to wish you all the best at the Euros. Get your slab in on some corners. I know how many people call me Harry Maguire, right? My head isn't actually that big. My head is tiny. I've got a very small head. Some people have said I look like Mason Mount. There's a kid who lives near my girlfriend. I haven't seen him for a while actually, but he can't be much older than like 10 or 11. And literally every time I see him, he's like, "Oh, it's Mason Mount." It's so funny. But yeah, I've been called Harry Maguire a few times as well. I think it's the nose. You're attractable. Great seeing him back in the Prem. It was having great having Luton Town local hometown team. Yeah, I was a bit gutted they went down, to be honest. $98. This is a better leg. Yeah, a bit gutted Luton went down. What's some of your favourite films or TV shows? I don't really watch a lot of film or TV, to be honest. Game shot. Cheers, Hayden, for the game, mate. Much appreciated. Thanks for jumping in. There you go. 2 games at about a 60 average. So, what are your normal practice routines? I like to play the JDC challenge quite a lot. I like to play the 201 challenge, which is where you have to do 201 in 12 darts or less. If you get it, you go up 10. If you miss it, you go down 1. 121 I really like. Bob's 27. It's basically all I really play. A lot of checkout games. Harry Maguire has size 15 feet. Does he really? Didn't know that. I used to have size 12 feet and then my feet shrunk. Now I'm like a 10.5. Cheers for the follow, Hayden, mate. Thanks for the game. What's your split of training games versus playing actual games? I very rarely play any practice games at home. I very rarely play like practice, like matches at home. I'll normally just play practice games, and normally I play the 201 challenge basically every time I practice, which is basically like match play but only the back end of legs, because that's the important bit. But if I'm struggling on my scoring, I will practice my scoring. But yeah, generally I won't really play much matches apart from the odd one or two here or there. But yeah, I do play matches sometimes just to sort of get a gauge of how I'm playing. Sometimes I might start a practice session with a match, just, you know, a quick best of 5, and then I'll, as a warm-up kind of, just to get around the board and, you know, just get your mind going, like you're thinking, and then I'll play like the checkout games. Do I play an ADC Vaults? No, there's not actually that many around this area. There's one like 20 minutes down the road, but I don't drive, so it's difficult to get to. But they do 2 on one day, on a Sunday. So yeah, once I'm driving, or once my girlfriend's driving, she might be able to take me to some, hopefully. But yeah, I wish I could. But there's a lot of tournaments around here that aren't ADC affiliated, so that's good. We've got like one every month at my like summer league home venue. That's in the town centre. And then there's normally another one every month as well. That's run by Evolution Darts, who does a lot of tournaments in the local area, sort of Stowmarket, Ipswich way. I've got one next weekend actually, which is in my hometown, which is nice. First time he's done a tournament here. I wonder if you give any advice on one of my points keeps sticking in the board. Is that not what they're meant to do? What do you mean, like when you pull the dart out, the point comes out of the dart and it stays in the board? Is that what you mean? You playing anyone? Do you want another game? Give it a couple of minutes, mate, and if no one's joined, you can come back in again. Ugh, 4. The point comes out, other than the other 2 are golden. Have you got a repointing tool? Have you repointed them, or are they darts? Are they the points that came with the dart? Sometimes if you repoint your darts quite a bit, you can ruin like the interference fit. So basically the way the point goes in a dart is that you've got like a sort of cone sort of shape. I don't know, you'd make one. Got like a cone shape on the point, and it just goes until it like jams in. That's why you need like a repointing tool. But super glue is always good. Sometimes people just repointed them with a tool. Only today. It might just be that you have to put them in a bit further. Although you don't put them in all the way. You put them in sort of maybe 4mm, 5mm, and then what I do is I sit my dart and the point on the end of the repointing tool like that, and then I'll line up the other point in the tool so that the tips line up, because then you know you're going in the same amount. But a dab of super glue will probably help. Obviously like a little tiny bit. Just on the tip of the point or inside the barrel, and that will help out. Wish I could get 50mm points with grooves in. I don't think there are any out there. You could always add grooves yourself. If you get like a file, put your point or your dart in a drill, put it in a drill and spin it, and then hold the file against. You obviously need like a needle file. Just hold it against where you put your fingers. Just make sure you hold it firm. There's none near me, so me and a couple of mates travel 60 miles to one on a Sunday, on a Tuesday, and then 135 miles on a Friday. Jesus, 135 miles, is that a round trip? for me, that's what's 135 miles round trip from here like. I think going for longer points might have been a mistake. Feel lovely to throw though. Yeah, I do like longer points. Some people just don't get on with them, or it takes a little bit of time to get used to them. But for me though, I've used them for ages now, so kind of used to them. Will you be reviewing the mission rip-offs? No. I can categorically say now that I won't be. Don't really do reviews anymore. Or if I do, they've got to have some sort of topic to them as such. So like when I reviewed the Luke Littler loadouts, I compared them with the original Luke Littlers. And when I did review the Luke Littlers, I done what darts does Luke Littler use. So it wasn't like a review as such, it was kind of like a showcase, which is what I like to call it. 270 mile round trip. You are crazy. But yeah, what was I saying? So I have worked with Mission in the past, but I feel like my comments on their dart has probably put them off me a bit. But to be honest, I don't really mind too much, because I've told them in the past that I'm not really reviewing stuff anymore, and they've been a bit on and off with me anyway, so don't really care, to be honest. Hayden's back in again. I did say wait a couple of minutes and then he could join in again, so if anyone was trying to join, I do apologise, but I did say it. Probably going to play 2 more games or 3 more games, so if anyone wants to play, make sure you load up, get ready after this one. I think he's just had a fallout, don't know. .45. Waiting for the 40mm Swiss points to come back and stop the way I hold my dart, so my point rests on the middle finger, so a longer point is needed. I do that, my point rests on my middle finger. Start throwing these things properly. There was 2 sets that ripped off. Bulls Commando 80s and the Robins. Yeah, I saw the Bulls. Yeah, I didn't know the Bulls Commando 80s existed until I saw someone tweet about them. It might have been you, to be honest. $50. But yeah, I'm not a fan of... To be fair, the copy of the Robin seems bad, but it's not that bad in reality because darts can be copied. It was the fact that they got Matt Edgar to talk about it, and seemingly from Matt Edgar's tweets, he told Mission, no, I don't want to talk about this dart because it will put me in bad water and doesn't look good, and Mission basically told him to do it anyway, which I think is terrible from them, to be honest. Because now Matt Edgar's getting a load of hate on Twitter, which is really undeserved, and if he didn't want to do it, he shouldn't be subject to that. And if I was him, I'd be probably cancelling my Mission contract when it comes up to an end if I was him. If he can find another sponsor. Chelsea, I believe. Okay. I'm singing the Chelsea Dagger song. Oh, keep going in the 5s. Oh, let me get that. 95. Did. I surprised Loxy made the Robins, now Mission are doing the same. Matt Edgar is the link. Yeah, but also like if Matt has told them and he says, look, I don't want to be involved with this because the leaks have already come out and people are already, you know, saying bad stuff. I don't want to be the one that looks bad because I'm the one talking about it. Missed it. So to be honest, I don't really think Matt's done a lot wrong. I think Mission have kind of forced him into a corner, because at the end of the day, it's not even like they sponsor him, it's the fact that they now employ him as well. So they kind of have to go with what he says. But I've said, I think I said in a stream the other day that Mission and Darts Corner aren't owned by people that know anything about darts anymore, and that's the fact of it. They're just commercialists that want to sell darts and want to bank off it. And they'll realise once the hype dies down, the Darts Corner's really they've turned a bad corner, and I think they'll pull out. Ah. 94. Yes, Liam, you can play after this one. Andy from Mission doesn't seem like a nice guy. Never met the bloke, so I won't say anything, but from what I've seen of him, I don't really begrudge it. No score. But yeah, it's one of those where like, I don't think Mission really have any darts people like higher up. Like, they've got directors which are all like sales people, like commercial people, but they don't have anyone actually advising on any darts stuff. Darts aid, mate. So like I don't know, like does Daryl Fitton sign the players and he has to get it approved of like these random salesmen that know nothing about darts? I don't know. Oh dear, 20. Because if you look at Company's House, which is any company that's registered in the UK, you can look them up. Darts Corner, the guy who used to own Darts Corner, or was like the chairman or main director of Darts Corner or whatever, Wayne Taylor, who I think founded the company, was dissolved as a majority shareholder in 2020, which is when Mission updated all their website and stuff. Or when Darts Corner updated all their website and started getting like really fancy. And then as of January this year, he's not a director at all, like he's been removed. So no decisions at all can go through him, like he has no say on anything because he's not involved with the company anymore. Whereas you look at someone like Target have higher up people that own the company, but they have nothing to do with any of the dart stuff. They just put money in, get money out. You've got people like Gary Plummer, who is very high up in Target, don't get me wrong, but he is involved with the darts. He goes to the events, he liaises with the players and all that sort of stuff. I don't see the guys from Mission doing any of that. Similarly, like Winmore have Lee Huxtable, who's involved with the creation of the darts. He's quite high up at Winmore. Simon Hall, who's like the marketing director guy, he's very high up. He spends a lot of time with the players, so he'll recognise stuff like that. But the guys who actually own the company don't have anything to do with darts. So it comes down to that thing. It's like a football club. Some of the worst run football clubs in the country are the ones where the owners just put money in and try and sign people themselves. $81. That last start was a bit floaty. Anyway, enough ranting. Haven't used Darts Corner in absolutely years. Either go direct to Target or use Premier Darts. I very rarely use Darts Corner. I use them now and then, but I don't think I'll be using them much longer because I don't really need anything from them anymore. $43. It's not been a great leg, is it? Do 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 do. These points are very nice, by the way. Ugh. 35, 38. What points do I use? Aha, funny you say that, Jack. I was just talking about them. So the points in these darts are actually fresh on today. Trying out a new company called Pointzilla. So they make grip points, like roughed up points. Yeah, they sent me some to try out. So, oh god, 22. So yeah, and they're 44mm long. I do like these points actually. I think they cost £4.50 to buy off Facebook, so a lot cheaper than some of the other brands. 72. Ooh, 52. Are they my own custom darts? They are, the Matador darts version 1s. Oh, there's no score. What a terrible leg. Yeah, custom darts. Don't know if you can really see them, but there they are. What am I looking at? 20. 10. Something's just happened, I heard it. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Jurgen and Rayford Starts. What a terrible leg this has been, by the way. Oh, we're in the 40 dart region. What do you think of the Mission Precision days? I'll be honest, not done one, so I wouldn't know. But I also think it's so much easier to go into a dart shop and try a couple of sets of darts. And at the end of the day, it's what feels comfortable. I would rather know that I'm comfortable with a set of darts and gain confidence with them than have someone tell me, oh, these darts fly really nicely, but they feel like terrible in my hand. My word, 45 dart leg, if not more. Well, it will be more, unless Hayden takes this out. He hasn't. Oh, 48 darts still not checked out. Shocking. Has he won the leg yet? He's done it. Hey, 48 darts, go on. Cheers, Harry, for the game, mate. Just 38 average, you know. Oh dear. Back to the vaults. I'm somehow 35th in Scotland. Dropped 7 places in the last 10 days, so I only played in 1 vault. Got 4 vaults left playing. Good luck, mate. Was it top 32 playing like a finals tournament thing to qualify for the modus? Just couldn't get in here. Oh no. Shocking. It was just one of those where, like, I don't know if I was trying too hard to hit them or not trying hard enough or what. I don't know. At least I brought my knacker average back down. lovely. But yeah, people asking about points. Where are they? Go and check out Pointzilla. I've got a set here, 44mm. These are the Gorger grip. They're the more grippy ones. But I've also got a set of Velvets, which he's sort of trialling a little bit. And they feel really nice. I need to try out the other ones as well. But yeah, really nice points. I'm going to see if I can... well, see if I can get used to them first. And then if I do, then I might be getting some more. See if we can work out a little partnership or something, which would be pretty cool. Save yourself £250. Yeah. Apparently it's meant to last an hour, but I heard some sessions only last 30 minutes. Basically, they last up to an hour, but if Andy can find you a dart within 30 minutes, which he thinks is perfect for you, he'll give it to you. And he won't take no for an answer. So if you say, I don't want them, or I've only been here for half an hour, so let me chuck them for half an hour and see, he'll probably just say no. I'm in two minds, say for the Scolia or wait for the auto darts to release in the UK. I've heard of auto darts, but I've never seen it really in use. The Scolia is really good, and the community on there is big as well, so you'll always have people to play. Auto darts I don't really know, but maybe the community will grow once it launches a bit more in the UK. Depends what you use it for. Does auto darts like automatically score stuff on Naka for you and that? Can it do that? I know some AI tools are thinking of doing that. But yeah, I had a Scolia, it was good. I just had to get rid of it because one, it was like 500 quid, just sat there, and I just didn't use it properly. I was literally only playing like against myself, which is pointless. I use 50mm Spartan points, but I feel like there's a lot of bounce outs. Might be because they're quite long. The password is SMJ, it's on the screen next to my name. Don't forget, if you are watching on TikTok, I am also on YouTube and Twitter and everywhere else. You can catch me over there. Brickcuber and something who I can't see, thank you for subscribing, very much appreciated. I'm going to add some stuff for the next stream, I think. I think I'm going to take away the TikTok, YouTube thing and add the like latest follower and followers gained on the stream and stuff, because that seems to be something that people like. I don't know. Brickcuber and darts, there you go, see your name in the chat. What gram am I throwing? Hello, Darting Posty. I'm throwing 23 grams. 23 gram, my own custom darts with 44mm Pointzilla points and intermediate number 2 K-Flex. Project Luke the Nuke, thank you for following the TikTok channel. Liam is in for a game, but if you want to jump in after this one, the code is SMJ. Might try those little K-Flex signed. Been told of a way I can get them signed. My mate knows his girlfriend's dad. Nice. Basically, want to practice more with purpose. I'm too lazy. Go Darts Pro is really good. If you want a Scolia and you're thinking about getting one, buy a membership to Go Darts Pro. Use that for a bit and see how you like the practice games, because then Scolia integrates with it and you can play them like automatically. 44mm probably adds another gram. I don't know how much it actually adds, to be honest, but I was saying earlier that I prefer, because I need a longer stem because of the stability of the way I throw. I need more stability. I can't use a shorter stem, and the flight is already as big as it is. And because I throw at the front, I want the balance point slightly further forwards, so that longer point helps with that. So yeah, it probably adds like an extra gram of weight to the front actually, you're probably about right. I wish I could throw with shorts, but I just can't seem to do it. Cool, we're all still good. Sorry Liam, I'm all over the place. $22. Project Luke the Nuke, thank you for following. I think I said that already, didn't I? Sorry. Must have a child. Javelins. I used to use 44mm points with medium stems actually, so I used to have a longer setup, but I don't anymore. $100. Any recommendations for grippy straight barrels? What's your budget, mate? What's like your maximum you'll go for? Because I know a lot of darts which are cheap, which are grippy. I know lots of darts which are expensive, which are grippy. 55. 80 quid. Damn. So basically anything, near enough. What's a nice grippy straight barrel? What do I have? What have I got in my thing? Don't know. If you go on matadordarts.com, there's some darts on there which you might like. I've previously reviewed. I don't know really. The Loxley Air are quite nice. They're quite a nice dart. I don't know how easy they are to get hold of. Yeah, Josh Rock's darts are really nice. I've got, I used to have his original Gen 1s when Mission actually sent me them to review. The Loxley Airs are nice. I've got them. They're up for sale on my website. I think they're like 25 quid on there. Really nice darts. Someone's just followed. Let me quickly check that, Liam. I am sorry. Rado Zauska, or Rado, thank you for following or subscribing. Bought the Nathan Aspel Gen 2 and the points just kept snapping, so they just sit there. Ouch. Did you buy like the heavy ones? Only two 18s. 25. Oh, missed anyway. What's that? 23, 24. Is that right? Yeah, 24. 24 gram. The Loxley Airs are 24 gram. Yeah, the Loxley Airs I'm selling at 24 gram actually. So if you want a nice cheap set of darts which are grippy, they're on my website. I'll get them shipped out to you tomorrow if you purchase them. But yeah, that's nothing guys. If you didn't know, I sell a lot of darts that I review on my website, 82. So if you want to pick up a couple of cheap sets, check out matadordarts.com and then go on Darts for Sale. Red Dragon Razor Edge are grippy, says Reference Stars on YouTube. Hayden. Target Colts are grippy. Javelins. Oh no, sorry, that was the thing earlier. 108. Go on. I always seem to hit big checkouts against Liam. I done it like the other month, didn't I? Hit a couple of big checkouts. Sorry, Liam. How long have you had the no-door board? I've had it up for a couple of months, 2 months, 3 months. It's a very good board. I might be changing. After this one, I think I want to use the Eclipse Ultra from Unicorn, because I used it at the Darts Referee Open and the Berry Open, and it was actually quite a nice board. Surprised me actually. Oh. 21. It's 8:30 already. Jeez. Tempted by the Gary Andersons on your website. Just looking for darts that are more rare. I will tell you now that the Gary Andersons on my website are advertised without a box because I couldn't be bothered to put them in the box. But I do actually have the original box, if you wanted that as well. They're lovely darts. Actually, the guy who I lost to on Saturday, it cost me an extra 25 quid in prize money, was using the Gary Anderson duos. I actually tried to sell him my set, but he wasn't having it. Can't use Harrow's Pulse, but the grip gets worn down. Yeah, it's because of the way they're shaped, aren't they? They're like concaved. Oh, that's spin out the end. $100. I have to use a mighty grip on my fingers when I got the Colt 01s. Actually gave a mighty grip away to a mate who kept bugging me for some. I've never used a mighty grip stuff. Oh no, I did once. Mission sent me some when they released it ages and ages ago. And I just don't like it. It just dries your hands out, and I don't like, not, you know, wet hands, but like, just like you know when you wash your hands and you dry it under a hand dryer and it's like completely dry and there's like no grip. Just can't. Asian Lewis Gen 2, all pixels like gold dust now. I've had my Colts just over 18 months, they're still very grippy. Yeah, if you want a grippy set of darts then, Hayden, Target Colts are being recommended on my YouTube chat. Ah. 42. Made your fingertips really sticky. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've tried the Mighty Grip stuff. I've tried like the Mission Grip Lock stuff, which I thought was the same, but maybe not. Oh, I'm so sorry, Liam. That's two pretty big checkouts against you. Again, I do apologise. Cheers for the game though, mate. Much appreciated. 66 average. What did I beat Liam with earlier? 69 and 66. My two best games have both been against Liam. Very sorry. Can you see me right? I was meant to turn my light on at the start of the screen and I completely forgot. Right, I'll play one more game. One more game. Yeah, you can't really see me, can you? You can see my TV in the background. Kai Lang has joined. Don't think he's used a webcam. That's absolutely fine, don't have to use a webcam. I will give you the throw, my friend. Best of luck, this is the last game. Knocked it up hitting 46 on hitting 9 instead. Yeah. Oh no, he has got a board. Look at that. Five. $60. Let's turn that down a tick. Tick or two. It's not your day today, no. And it seems to be my day when I'm playing you. Ah, I just dropped a dart on me toe and I'm not wearing shoes. $45. Always wear shoes when you practice, people. Mighty Grip was the stuff Simon Whitlock used and promoted. Ah. Okay. $66. What darts have people got coming up soon? Any darts at the weekend for anyone? I've got just some Summer League tomorrow, so I will vlog that. I play in the same team as Jack, the darts referee, so it's quite difficult to differentiate my videos to his. But I've got some ideas for tomorrow. 125. No, 48 leg against me. No, I didn't even win that leg either. 48 darts and I didn't even win it. Shocking. Sorry, mate. 100% on doubles I was, compared to the last game where I missed about 75. Six. Rubbish. There we go, 63. Sorry if you could hear me breathing there, I was doing a really weird song with my nose. $60. Good darts, Kai. Nice 160 in there. Semi-finals night tomorrow, finals night for Sunday. I see. Best of luck. Was that 379, 60 left? 42. I've realised I've chopped off the bottom of the scoreboard. Hopefully, everything must look okay because people have said, but oh, it's a bit choppy. $40 left. Game shot. First up. Let me hide that. Might help. It's my start. Oh, I didn't take the dart out of the board. Sorry. Let me take that one out and throw it again. 81. There we go. The board camera's gone really bright. I apologise. We're skipping frames. I think my computer's starting to say it's time to give up. $40. Stream is glitching. Yeah, I know, mate. Sorry, something's gone wrong and I don't know what it is. I'm just going to finish off this game. Hopefully it sorts itself out by the end, but if not, I'll say that will do for now. This was going to be my last game anyway, so I don't know if it's my computer just doesn't want to do it anymore or what, but either that or someone's watching something downstairs or something, I don't know, but 60. So yeah, apologies if the stream's a bit glitchy. For some reason my computer's just gone all weird. Cheers for the sub, Billy mate. But this is my last game anyway, so yeah, sorry about all the glitchiness and stuff going wrong. $140. It's not a very good look though, is it, when someone joins your TikTok stream? YouTube's different because people know me on YouTube. But TikTok, trying to grow a following and people can't even see my stream. $113. 106. 46. What's that? 77. Should leave me 36. It does. Do I wash my darts? Sometimes. Oh, 4 leaving double 16. I don't think I've hit double 16 tonight. I have now. Cheers, Kai, for the